Hey guys, what's going on? This is Leonomonn, welcoming you back to the long-awaited return of The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Last episode we lost our best friend Zelda, unfortunately, and then we were woken up by this floating blue girl here, and she wanted us to follow her, so let's follow her. Wait, she's going this way? Hey look, it's that kitty cat. Aww. Ah! Beat the cat. Really, you can't kill those things? Basically, you slice them with your sword and then they stop being mean to you. That's all they do. So don't worry, that wasn't animal abuse. And we found 20 rupees. Yay! Where'd she go? Probably down here, right? Well, a good opportunity to use the C button to enter a first person's perspective. Yep, let's go. Or not. Great, I lost her already. Hey look, he's got a lantern on his bird's head. Basically, if you fall off, the knights around this area, they'll save you. So you don't die. And then they fly off. Why do we have a lantern on his bird's head? Where did she go? Ah, there's a ledge here. Silly me. Except I'm gonna drop down and let my dash gauge recover, otherwise I'm just going to fall anyway. Come on, Wii Remote, I'm swinging it to leap, but it's not completely working. There she is. Let's get her. Oh, great. I overexerted myself. How do they get all these places to float? If any of you guys have played Twilight Princess, isn't this, like, climbing the way Link does it in this one much better than the way he does it in Twilight Princess? He, like, has to move each arm and leg individually until he can move up. It's so weird. This one, he just, climbs like a regular person. What's this? She went through the door? She must be some kind of spirit. The door is open now. I believe you can come check on this place, like, and the stuff you do before this little scene happens. But, you can't get in because the door's locked. Or at least it's supposed to be. There's a sword here. And there's a spirit girl again. She doesn't have any eye pupils. The one chosen by my creator. I have been waiting for you. You will play a role in a great destiny. According to your social customs, I should provide you with my personal designation. Now, I don't know the exact way to say it. I've heard Fee and I've heard Fi. I'm just going to say Fi because that's the way I hear most people say it. So, Fi is the name I was given. Although personally, I think it was Fee. I was created for a single purpose, long before the recorded memory of your people. I must aid you in fulfilling the great destiny that is your burden to carry. Come, Leon. You might... Sorry, God. You must take up this sword as the one chosen by my creator. It is your destiny. The strange dreams troubling your sleep. My sudden appearance. Uncertainty surrounds the fate of one you hold dear. Under the circumstances, it is only logical that you would exhibit some apprehension. To minimize your uncertainty, allow me to share some information. My projections indicate that this information has a high probability of altering your current emotional state. The one you seek, Honorable Zelda, is still alive. And this spirit maiden, the one you call Zelda, is another chosen one fated to be part of the same great mission. Therefore, should you wish to meet your friend, I highly recommend you take up this sword before you set out to search for her. Man, I'm yawny today. Does that information invigorate you? Are you ready to accept this sword? If it means I can save Zelda, hell yeah. It seems that further persuasive measures will not be required. In the name of my creator, draw the sword and raise it skyward. Oh, that was clever using the title like that, yeah. Anyway, let's get our sword. You push A to examine it. You put your Wii remote in the ready stance by pointing it down. Hold A and pull up. I thought that was kind of cool. And then raise it skyward. In other words, hold your Wii remote up to the sky. And you now have this sword of awesomeness that glows with the light of sexiness. Yes, that's right, I said it. You got the goddess sword. This mysterious sword is bathed in divine light. The memories of violent battles surge within the sword when you raise it into the sky. Raise it to the sky. Your skyward strike is now at maximum strength. This is something that I've heard only happens in hero mode. This ability is something you get throughout the game, but in hero mode it's a lot more powerful, or it takes less time to charge or something like that. Recognition complete, Master. Leon, my master. It's a shiny sword! Leon. I've had my suspicions, but until now I wasn't sure. Yet here we are in the Chamber of the Sword, the very place where it was foretold the youth of legend would one day appear. It is said that this place was left to our people by the goddess herself. The very knowledge of this room's existence is a secret passed down to a select few each generation, along with a handful of words. When the light of the goddess's sword shines bright, the great apocalypse will wake from its long slumber. Do not fear, for it is then that a youth, guided by my hand, shall reveal himself in a place most sacred. It started days ago, the sword that I've kept secret all these years. It began to give off a faint, otherworldly light. At first I wasn't sure I was seeing... At first I was sure I was seeing things. Here alone with the sword, there was simply no other explanation. I never dreamed the prophecy of legend would come to pass in my lifetime. The words I have sworn to keep secret are coming true before my very eyes. The youth will be guided by one born of the blade, one who is also youthful in likeness, yet wise with knowledge immeasurable. Ah yes, the oral tradition, one of the least reliable methods of information retention and transmission. It appears that critical sections of the passage have been lost over the generations. Her? The youth who draws forth the guiding sword shall be known as the goddess's chosen hero, and it is he who possesses an unbreakable spirit. He shall be burdened with the task of abolishing the shadow of the apocalypse from the land. Such is his destiny. With the spirit of the blade at his side, he shall soar over the clouds and plummet below. And united with the spirit maiden, shall bring forth a piercing light that resurrects the land.
Some of Father's old texts talk about a place called the Surface. The old tales describe it as a whole world underneath there, far more vast than Skyloft.
Master, you must embark on a great journey beneath the clouds for the vast realm of the sky. Of the surface. Whoops. It is only through the journey that you can fulfill the mission set before you by my creator, the goddess. It is also the only method available for you to reunite with the Spirit Maiden, Honorable Zelda. This is no easy task, Leon. The world below is a forsaken place, and to reach it you must pierce the cloud barrier below. In living memory, no one has ever done this. Was ist das? If you don't know German, that means what is this? This tablet will illuminate a path through the clouds to the land below. Take it and place it within the altar behind me. You got the... God, I can't read that from here. Emerald tablet? The weathered surface of this heavy stone tablet feels very old. Way to go hurting its feelings. Calling it old as soon as you meet it. Master, the first thing you must do is hit the crest sitting in this room with a skyward strike. These blasts are formed of pure energy that charges within your blade when you lift it skyward. Once you have charged your blade, face the crest and swing your sword. Send out a powerful skyward strike. Yes, ma'am. Hiya. Man, that charge is a lot faster. At least it feels like it does. I haven't played the regular mode in a while. We push the tablet in. Was ist das? They aren't telling us what's going on. Ooh, pretty green light. Master Leon, it is done. Until now, a cloud barrier created by the goddess has separated the world you know from the one below. The tablet you placed in the altar has opened a small rift in the barrier. You can use it to travel through the clouds to the realm below. I have recognized you as my master, and so it is my duty to follow you wherever you may go. I reside within your sword and will accompany you in your travels. Press down on the directional pad to summon me whenever you require my assistance. Whoa. Leon, listen a moment. The nature of the great apocalypse mentioned in the old text is a complete mystery to me. But whatever it turns out to be, it seems that both you and Zelda have big roles to play in the destiny of this land. Just think, Damn yawning! Sorry. Just think, if what this Phi says is true, Zelda is alive, and no doubt coming to terms with whatever it is the goddess has in store for her. Should you heed the call of destiny, I don't know what danger you may have to face, Leon, especially down there. But if you decided to brave the unknown, please find my daughter and bring her back to me. Daw. What we've seen here today defies explanation, but it is only the start of your journey. Please see it through and prove the legends true. I like how you can say no, I'm not gonna do it. Okay, I want to get this adventure started. Oh, you do your people proud, Leon. Dawn is drawing near. It has been a long night for the both of us, hasn't it? You have a great journey before you, Leon, and those clothes, they don't look up to the task. The uniform you were to receive for winning the race should be ready by now. A sturdy uniform like that will prove much more suitable for a long journey. You better change before you go. Link says, yes, these clothes are shit. Give me better ones. Yes, I will save. So good news, guys. We're getting to the point where the game's about to get really interesting. Aw, yeah, look at those awesome clothes. Look familiar? They should if you've ever played a Zelda game before. God damn, my computer's hot. That green uniform is what our knights will be wearing this year. To be honest, I have my doubts about the color. But oddly enough, seeing you wear this uniform, I can't imagine a more fitting color for you. It's as though you were born to wear it. I gotta admit, that's pretty cool. Take care on your journey, and be sure to stop by some of the shops at the bazaar here in town to equip yourself properly for the travels ahead. I will return to my quarters and see if I can glean more useful information from the ancient texts. You are always welcome to stop by if you have questions. You and Zelda shall be in my prayers. May the goddess watch over and guide you both. And now we have control again. So let's get out of here before they start talking to us some more. I love my new suit.
Hey.
Leon. That green uniform looks so adventurous. You sure look like a knight now. The headmaster said you're heading out to look for Zelda. You're really something else. I could never imagine myself doing what you're about to do. I put a lot of work into making this. You should take it with you. We got an adventure pouch. You can store all kinds of useful items in this handy piece of gear. We get 4 slots. Not sluts, slots. It's an adventure pouch. It's for adventures. Really. It's neat because you can fit 4 things in that you'll need on your big journey. You can buy all kinds of stuff at the bazaar that you can put in this pouch. You should go look. You could buy some potions and a shield. That'd fit in the pouch. They'd fit in the pouch, and they might come in handy on an adventure. Leon, I just know you'll find Zelda for us. Alright, and then there's that jerk, and I don't feel like talking to anybody else because we need to get this adventure started. I think this is like the 5th episode, and we haven't done any real fighting yet. Or adventuring. But we're gonna have to call this episode to a close because it's getting a little long, and you know, we got a big thing coming up, so I figure it's good to make it its own episode. All the adventure-y stuff coming up. Yes, adventure! Anyway, this has been Leonomonn. I will see you guys for the next adventure-filled episode.